All right, let's go to the next one. Risk analysis. Now, remember again, once you identify the risk, right, you need to do analysis, right? And that's why think about the potential impact on the business, the likelihood of this risk happening. For example, you can't tell me, let me give you a good example. Somebody can ask you, okay, let me ask everybody. So what is the likelihood of, God forbid, an aircraft landing in the middle of a village in a remote place in Asia, for example? A place that has no airports, right? They have no airport, they have no airstrip. Can we answer that? What do you think is the potential? Very low. I agree. Yeah, because think about it, there's no airport, it's a remote village, nobody goes there. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen, it can still happen. The chances are low, but it can still happen. Under what circumstance? What about, God forbid, if there was let's say, drug dealers using the place as a way to kind of ship their drugs, or hijack. Somebody said hijacking. The potential of that happening is very low, but it's a possibility, right? But don't get caught up in those kind of conversations, because it will drain your risk analysis assessment project. Somebody said emergency. Yes. Emergency threat. Yes. Emergency could be, so it can happen, but the likelihood of it happening is virtually remote. But I can't say it with a straight face, it can never happen, right? I mean, somebody said mechanical problem. Yes. So it means it could happen. The next question is the likelihood of happening is quite remote, but it could happen. So use your judgment to determine those factors. All right. So that's what risk analysis is talking about. All right, let's go. Some best practices in terms of identifying and analyzing risk. And that's why today you'll be part of that best practice. We're going to collaborate. We're going to go through it thoroughly. We look at documentation to prove it. We go to regular review to make sure we are constantly doing risk assessment. Let me ask you, tricky question, potential interview question. If somebody asks you, how frequent do you do risk assessment? Can somebody tell me some of the best practice? Is it weekly, yearly, monthly? Can we type? Tell me. How would you answer that? In an interview, somebody said, how often do you do risk assessment? Somebody said daily. Oh, I love you. You're awesome, man. Somebody said weekly, quarterly, hourly. I love. Okay, let's pause, folks. All right. I know you guys are smart cookies. You want it daily, hourly, but listen, if you do daily, you're going to kill your staff, because that is a full-time job of its own. We can't do, ideally, most environment would not do daily risk assessment. It's a lot of work. Depends on the environment. I would say best practice, at the minimum, let us do risk assessment yearly, right? At the minimum. Now, like I said, sometimes it doesn't work that way. Depends on the environment. It will determine the kind of how much the frequency is. But at the minimum, once a year, I would agree with that, okay? I would say that's my baseline, right? At the minimum, I need once a year. But some environment, for example, if you're working in the critical infrastructure in the US, these are our grid system, our water network, our transportation, shipping line, nuclear stations, every one of this critical infrastructure, risk assessment might be needed more often, right? Because we need to constantly evaluate the risk, right? Fair point. But I can't mandate daily risk assessment. That will kill, that's crazy, right? However, there's going to be risk triggers, things we bake into the process to make risk triggers, whereby if there's a risk, we see the trigger and we can follow up with it at that point in time, okay? But that's a good interview question. If somebody asks you, just say, well, at the minimum, there should be a yearly risk assessment done. So if you say that, people will understand, you get it from a point of, it depends on the scenario. I don't want to use a blanket statement to say every quarter, because think about it, ladies and gentlemen, remember again, at the end of the day, it is still a business, right? It is still a business. So if you're telling me to be doing risk assessment every quarter or every week, it means I have to dedicate resource to do it. That is incurring cost for me. So think from a business point of view also, okay? Just to give you that heads up. Risk management, let's think about this together. It's just the general process of identifying, analyzing, and mitigating the risk. Ladies and gentlemen, can we type this word together if you don't mind? Can we say mitigating the risk? Can we type it? Mitigating the risk. Can we type that real quick? It's going to be one of the most exciting things I want you to be saying, okay? If you say it, it will make you sound, I know all of us are smart, but it makes you just feel smart, man. Just say it in an interview and say, we want to make sure we also mitigate the risk. Mitigating the risk. Let's type it together real quick. If you don't mind, can we type it real quick together, everybody? If you don't mind, let's go. Let's go. We got this. So I want us to say mitigating the risk. The reason it's important is because many times you must make it part of your conversation. It's not just enough to identify, analyze. We also have to mitigate the risk we identify, because of what use is identifying the risk, analyzing the risk, if I don't mitigate the risk? It's useless, because yes, I know I have a risk, but I'm not fixing the risk or tracking the risk, then it makes no sense, really. So we must take it a step further and think of mitigation of the risk. Excellent job, folks. Love it.